I don't know, I guess how were the last 48 hours for you and Ray Shiro?
Well, it's not only just the two of us. We have our staff, our pro staff, our player information and video staff. If anything we need to watch last minute on somebody, so it's really a group effort. But it's not just the last 48 hours. It's, as you saw, we make a trade on Friday, I believe, for Michael Grabner, and it could start as early as that. You just need to be prepared, and we felt we were very prepared.
Yeah, Fitzy, and that's one thing I think a lot of people don't understand is that the homework that goes into before you make a trade, and then also everyone always sees the stats and the numbers, what they do on the ice, but how important is that when you bring a player in or two that they fit within the culture, especially with this young group that you have?
It's very important. I'd say, one, the character of the player. Will he be able to gel? Will he be able to accept whatever role the coaches give him? I think that's vastly important. We bring in Maroon. We want to be a fast team. He's not the fastest guy, but the things that he does really well offset for that with his hands, his hockey sense, his aggressiveness, his heaviness on pucks. He sits at the net front. He's a really hard guy to move out of there. So things like that offset what his what maybe he lacks. But you know what? He wills himself around the ice. He's played with high-end players in his career the last few years. So we just felt it was a no-brainer for us. And I think most importantly, it sends a message to our team, our fan base, that we want to continue to improve. And again, it has to be for that right acquisition price.
So we're talking about what you did do. What you didn't do was give up any prospects. So you gave up a third-round pick next year. You have other college players that you have the rights to. Were people calling about Jesper Bratt, calling about some of your top prospects?
Everybody's trying to, grab your top guys, situations like that. And we felt fortunate that we didn't have to do that. Joey Dudek's a good hockey player, and we wish him nothing but the best. It's tough to give something up, but you have to when you want something. And we felt, he was a guy they asked for, and that to us was important because of the relationship that Ray and I have with Joey, rooming with our two boys up at Boston College. So it was hard, but our goal was to hold on to all our top guys, our elite guys, and we did that.
Yeah, and just how much of the way the Devils have played the first half and the progress that you saw from Hischier and Bratt and Butcher weigh into saying, you know what, we do have to do something to give support here to the guys? Well,
it's not so much we have to do something. Obviously, we've got the blessing from Josh and David, right down to Ray, just saying, hey, if something makes sense for us, we'll support whatever you guys decide if it makes us better. And we felt that with the speed that we play with, adding maybe one of the top 5 fastest players in the league, Grabner, definitely, that it just it made a lot of sense for us. And when the deal came to us about Maroon, and it was late in the day, we felt the acquisition price was worth giving somebody like this the opportunity to play in a top 6, top 9 role with us and bring something maybe different than what we already have.
The time is going too fast, but before you go, in your other role other than at the trading deadline, give us the names of a couple players that are top prospects. Maybe we'll see them at the end of the year that you've been impressed with this year. Give us a couple names.
Well, we have a lot of college players that still have time left in school. One player that we'll probably see in Binghamton is the senior kid at Merrimack College. Probably would like to sign him, bring him in, and let him start his pro career down there. Obviously, the junior kids that are signed, Sissons and McLeod, whenever their seasons end, we would like to get them down for that experience. Riley Walsh is a tremendous puck-moving defenseman that's a freshman. Really, he's a baby at Harvard University. Talvati, the Finnish kid who's going to Penn State next year. We saw the World Junior players. We touched on those guys. Hellickson over at Notre Dame is another smart puck-moving player. Davies at Northeastern, again, another puck-moving, really versatile defenseman a mobile defenseman, that helps with the puck-moving transition game.
I was going to say, Fitz, what I liked about that is that you had name after name after name after name. So that's a good sign that you guys are doing a great job here.
And we do. We honestly believe that we've got them coming, more is coming, and they're all assets.